I mean, you didn't know I was gone, and I've already recorded 2 videos since I got back home. But what I mean is, I am back to being alive and awake. I got incredibly sick this past week. I think I even mentioned in my last video that I was not feeling particularly well. Well, I was sicker than I thought I was. I came down with the plague, and I came down with a bad case of it. Like I told my friends, it basically turned me into a cat. I would wake up and then like do something for 5 minutes and then immediately go back to bed for like 5 hours. And then I have been basically verging on non-functional for most of the past week. But over the past couple of days, I've been starting to feel better. And the last test I took like a couple of hours ago, I am clear. So hopefully going back to work tomorrow. But all that having been said, I have not worked on any videos in this last little bit, but I had some in the bank. While I was on my trip, during which I was perfectly healthy. I'm going to assume I caught this on the plane because I don't know. I was perfectly fine on my trip. But while I was on my trip, though, I was spent some time with my sister and we watched The Wheel of Time together and she suggested it. We filmed some reactions to the first 5 episodes. I'm hoping we can do the final 3 together just over distance. We didn't have as much time as we would have liked. And we've got 5 reactions that we recorded together. I do want to give a warning before we go into it, though. I was recording again on this trip. We were using laptops and not my usual equipment. I'm realizing now as I'm editing that I probably should have had her using the mic that I was using. I thought I had given her the better mic. Turns out I've done the best I can with her audio, and there are times even that I've put subtitles where you can't hear her as much as I would love you to hear her. But yeah, so this is me and my sister, Tori, who is just one of the best people in the world. She's one of my favorite humans. My sisters are amazing. Watching episode 1 of season 2 of The Wheel of Time. Oh, but before we do get into it, I am going to just continue to encourage you to support SAG-AFTRA as they are still striking. If you can, please consider donating to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation or the Entertainment Community Fund, which is helping to support the actors and other industry professionals who are not able to work because filming is still largely shut down. So if you can support them, as I mention every time, links are in the description below. And let's get to watching this reaction with my baby sister.
Let's be nerdy with Let's Be Nerdy. Let's be nerdy with Let's Be Nerdy.
So I'm super excited because I'm here with my sister. Oh, I gotta be careful not to gesture over your face because of the way the avatar works. It's weird. We're actually in the same room and I'm doing this.
We put a lot of effort into getting it like this.
We really, really did. Before we actually start watching season 2, I want to know, what do you remember from season 1?
Yeah, it's been like 2 years. I'm trying to think, what do I remember? I was telling you this earlier, that I tend to always rewatch seasons because I like to experience it all at once and have the first few seasons fresh in my mind. Yeah. But we don't have the time to do that, luxury to do that. So we're going to jump right into it, the new season.
Mm-hmm.
What I do remember is the love story between, I couldn't even tell you their names.
Okay, well, can you tell me which characters, like which ones do you remember?
The main woman from the very beginning
Moraine.
And the head of that dynasty.
Okay, so the main woman, her name is Moraine, and the other woman is Swan Sanche, or Swan, like the bird. You can think of the bird, Swan.
Yes,
and she's the head of that group. So she's what they call the Amerlin seat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you remember that. Okay, what
Yeah.
else do you remember?
I remember that they had different factions, like the green, the red, the blue.
Yes, different colors, yeah.
And they hold different powers. No, maybe not.
Not different. No, okay. They haven't fully explained it, but it's not really a spoiler. They have different focuses.
Yeah.
Every color has a different focus.
And then also, they all have that guy with the ponytail, the warrior guy that protects them.
Lan?
Yeah, but they're the wanderers or the
Warders. Yeah, warders.
There's them, and then the one who I guess was the dragon.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's a dragon, right?
Yeah, the dragon.
He found out he's adopted. Well, he was not really his father's child.
Yes.
And he has a love story with somebody. If I remember that, no, or somebody. There's a love story going on. I can't really remember it exactly. Who has, and then the wolf boy.
The wolf boy, yes, okay.
He has a love story. He was in love with.
He kind of, yeah.
There's something.
Yes.
You're the girl.
Okay, so the wolf boy's name is Perrin.
Yes.
And then the dragon boy, his name is Rand.
Yes.
Right? Rand has a girlfriend named Egwene.
Yes.
And Wolf Boy kind of had a crush on Egwene.
Yes.
But do you remember Wolf Boy was also married?
Yeah.
And
he
he
feels very guilty
because
about
he
it.
kind of accidentally axed her in the belly.
That was really sad.
It was very sad.
What else do I remember? Something else like the Moraine lady loses her powers.
She lost her power at the end.
did.
Yes. Yeah, well, the dark one that they like were fighting at the he took it. He took it.
I remember the dark one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the dark one's doing though. But he's looking for the dragon. Looking for the dragon. They were in like a bush.
Yeah,
in the center of the bush.
Yes, they were in the bush. That's very good.
They were in the center of the bush. And the dragon boy went by himself because he didn't want anybody else to fight his battle.
Yes. I'm on the edge of my seat right now because you are forgetting my favorite character.
You don't tell me. Of course, I remember your favorite character, that feisty woman.
Yes, the feisty woman.
I can't remember what else she did besides being feisty.
She like exploded with power a couple of times.
That, and people thought she might have been the dragon a bit. They were trying to allude to it, but I knew she wasn't. Something gave it away. I can't remember what it was, but something in me, I was like, no, that's too obvious.
Okay.
I knew it was too obvious, and he seemed like the best
candidate.
Then that was that poor guy, that Michael guy. Was it Michael? Not Michael. That's too much of a basic name for the show. Sorry, anybody's fault.
Don't I know. Yeah, it's okay.
That guy who picked up the thing he shouldn't have picked up and became possessed of some sort.
Matt.
And then he didn't follow them into the
yes, he didn't
thing.
go with them. Yeah.
And then what about that big guy?
Oh, yep. The builder you referred to as, the builder. His name is Loyal. He's an Ogier. Yes. Yeah.
And he went into that like tunnel thingy.
They went in the ways, and Matt didn't go with him into the ways. Okay, you're remembering actually a fair bit.
I mean, everything's like triggering
it's coming
now.
back. Yeah. It's coming
what
back.
else do I remember? The whites. The white people.
Oh yeah, the white people.
You know what I meant? They dress like white and they're not. They're trying to get something from everybody.
They really hate when women use the one power.
What was the thing about the wolf though? What was wrong with the wolf? There was something about the wolf guy. Well, that wasn't good.
Because his eyes turned yellow.
Yeah, what does that mean?
They didn't know, and we don't know. I mean, I know, but you don't know.
She's like, I know everything.
I know everything. Yeah, so his eyes turned yellow, which made them think that he might be evil somehow. So, yeah, there's him. So you've got Wolf Boy, whose name is Perrin, Stupid Dagger Boy, whose name is Matt. Right, he grabbed the dagger and he didn't go with him.
Nazi. What was wrong with him? He wanted to go back home.
Yeah. Do you remember? I think I told you this. That actor, the reason that happened.
Yeah, he told me about this.
Yes. So he's still in the the character is still in the show, but he's played by a different actor.
Okay.
You probably won't even notice. Yeah, you probably don't even notice. And then my favorite character, who you barely talked about. Anyway, it's fine. She's fine.
The one with that bursted into power.
Yeah,
they were trying to all contain this one bad guy.
Yeah. There was a guy who thought he was the dragon, and then he obviously wasn't the dragon because Rand is a dragon. And so they were trying to capture him because do you remember what happens to men who use the power?
That's what it was. I was about to say, isn't there something bad that's going to happen to the dragon because he's a man?
Yeah. So when men use the one power, they go crazy. And eventually, they don't just go crazy, they go crazy, evil crazy. Like they will start killing the people they love. Women, this doesn't happen. This only happens to men. I think you got it. I think you're ready.
I definitely want to rewatch the first season, but I'll do it after we do this. I actually miss. I kind of want to re-experience it again.
I know. They'll give you. I think there's a recap at the beginning, but
okay, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Okay,
cool. I've heard about the bond between an Aes Sedai.
Oh yeah, I remember when she got, and he almost He was really sad about
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Oh yeah, and he had that little chocolate. He had a little something somebody.
With my favorite character.
That's
Yes.
what it was. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Actually, I really liked that love story too.
Yes, that was a good love story.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Make it filthy.
Yeah.
Dark power, so men couldn't use it without going mad.
Oh yeah, he was the
That
one.
was the
And
false
he
dragon.
went and did that.
Yes.
Naughty boy.
Very naughty boy.
I'm worried about him.
Oh, that's the wolf boy.
Yes, that's the wolf boy.
Oh, that's the one that he liked.
Yes.
The wolf boy likes and ran.
Yes, but the wolf boy sort of had a minor crush on her. Like he loved his wife, but you know,
Why did she lose her power?
he just took it from her.
Oh, that's
Like he did something and took away her powers.
yeah. You see, why is that child out in the dark
I know.
by himself? You see?
Yeah, and no, this is not smart. Where's her mother? Where is this child's mother?
And she's not gonna tell anybody? I feel like that's something you should tell
I
somebody.
mean, I would.
We're in the middle of a meeting.
See who that is?
A quite
Ah.
important one, really.
Oh. But he seems nice right now.
He seems nice. He also seems very alive. Because considering Rand was supposed to have killed him in the, yeah.
So this is either in the future or in the past, I mean. He seems nice, so I'm thinking it's in the past.
Okay.
People call
And then he
me
turned
Mr.
back.
Dewey and Frank.
What?
Do you remember him?
No.
He was the peddler who ended up, he's the one who showed up at the very last episode.
Taking the child back out to
So how
them.
do you prove you're not
Yeah.
He's very bad.
alive? Prove that the things you do are good or evil.
Oh no. No. What are we about to see?
I mean,
this
you're about to see what you're about to see.
Oh, Anna. What if he's just hungry?
Yo!
Look at me.
As a child.
I mean, it is a child, yes.
Do I look like a monster to you?
Yeah, now, yeah. 100%.
I knew I liked you.
Oh, no, Jenny.
Yeah. It's, even Trollocs have to eat.
He's not gonna eat the child. Right?
Is he going to eat the child?
No, he's not eat.
He's not.
Oh, look at that.
Just,
It's kind of sweet.
it's just a cuddly Trolloc. You know, you just have to,
Oh, that's actually lovely. Look at that.
it's just lovely. Okay.
The child is eating. That's a win.
I'm just saying, this turns out it wouldn't be too hard to turn you to the dark side.
Oh, she looks kind of regular now. Look at her doing hard labor.
Yeah. You recognized her fast. It actually took me a while to recognize her. Not in
Really?
blue and fancy. I was just like, who is this?
Why is she in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, she's in
Getting
a room.
why is she laboring? So even if you don't have magic, I mean, I find that
This is,
fortunate.
olden
take
times. I don't know that I would fill the bath that much. Like, it could be less full.
There's certain luxuries you don't really
You
need.
just use a bucket. You just fill a bucket with water, use a cloth in the bucket.
Oh yeah, I'm having bird baths.
Yeah, bird baths, exactly. You don't need to soak. I
No,
don't need
no,
to
no.
soak.
Just
It's
worry
the
about-
olden times. Who soaks in the olden times?
You don't have to worry about the important part. I'm sorry.
Just the important parts.
So she doesn't have a wanderer, a warder anymore.
Warder?
A warder anymore.
I'm gonna let you wait a couple minutes.
Minute. I'm not gonna lie. I want a bathtub like that now.
It is a nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't want, I would soak in the olden times if somebody else filled up the tub.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had to fill up the tub, no need to soak. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Here's your buddy.
But don't they feel what their person feels? So does he feel?
Do you remember what happened in the very final episode? Rand went off by himself. Moraine also went off, and she did something called masking the bond so he couldn't follow her. She was trying to hide. And so the bond was masked when he took the power away, so she can't unmask it because she doesn't have the power. So they're separated now.
Oh, my heart. This is too much.
So that's why he's going through it too.
But then don't they kill themselves if they're a person?
If they die.
Could you move to the left a little?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
thirsty.
You know, it is
It's my
so
baby
warm today.
sister.
It must be unbearable swinging
I mean,
your
I
sword
think
wearing
it's eye
such
candy,
a
whichever way you
beautiful
put it. Like,
Sure.
get it where you can.
Get
Get
it where
much
you
here.
Don't look at me. She doesn't tell me
Like
more
the
than she tells you.
descendants of like some like fancy people.
Yes, he was the final king of a nation that died.
That's what it was. So some people still follow him, right?
Some people do because not everybody from that country died, right? So there's still a few people, but the nation
Yeah.
was swallowed by the bush, by the blight.
That's where the bush was.
That's where the bush.
I remember now. The bush was where he was.
Yes.
Where's that from?
Well, then should I?
Do I know him?
No.
He's new.
He's new. So
Oh, look at her.
yeah, this is the White Tower. This is where the Aes Sedai train and live. So Egwene is here now.
Oh. A lot happening there.
A lot.
So more than 2 heads.
There's a lot of heads.
My
going
girl's living her best life.
on.
She is living a great life.
She really is.
Hey,
Alana is enjoying herself.
she needs to do a little bit of that. She don't look too happy.
She looks a little constrained.
Yeah, look a little tense.
Yeah.
Maybe she's missing her boo thing. Where's the
Oh
dragon?
yeah, because that's the other thing. Everybody thinks that her boo thing, Rand, is dead. Remember, Rand was like, tell everybody I'm dead.
She thinks
So-
that too?
Yeah, everybody except for Moraine thinks Rand is dead.
She's a little depressed.
Probably, yeah.
So what is he doing? I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, you might find out.
I'm gonna need you to stop being so vague.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna need you to watch the show.
But all we've done since we signed the Book of Novices is clean.
I was just thinking that.
Every
So yeah,
single Aes
they're
Sedai
novices, which
even
means that
from
they are in training to learn how to become Aes Sedai,
Builds
which is why they're
character.
They're like
I have enough character.
interns.
like interns at school. Yeah,
Each one of you will drink the water in your glass.
That dirty what?
Those
You
of
sure?
you who master this
they go and
weave,
drink it.
draw threads of earth with your right
Child
hand
abuse.
from the stone.
But you don't find that's a lot of work
Yes.
just to get water?
I mean, it would be, but I would imagine once you know how to do it, it'd be fast.
You have 10 times that power, Nynaeve, whether you
What made
want
her
it
so
or not.
powerful?
So it's just what you're born with. Like it's a yeah.
Boy, she's very stubborn. Oh Lord.
Take your glasses off. You
That's low. That's disgusting. That's like too much.
A novice died in your care. This tower used
Who
to be
died?
full.
and another novice. We don't
few
know,
girls
but
come to us,
while
and
she
with
was
less
teaching
power,
her,
yet the world
another
around us
novice
is not.
apparently died.
Oh.
This is a mistake, sister.
Who was she? Where's the other head?
No.
Which head woman?
The one that was in love with Maureen.
Oh, she's like the real head. These are just other Aes Sedai.
Okay.
So like she's like the Pope. These are like what's under a Pope.
Do I look like any of these things?
I don't know, but imagine what's under a Pope.
Well, look at my builder guy.
Yeah.
Where's the
And who knows when Matt?
plane and
Keep asking back home
Yeah,
about it.
Gwaine and Nynaeve.
Both at-
They're at the tower, right?
he is where? Where's he?
He's okay. So right now there was something that peddler guy came and stole, called the Horn of Valir, and it's very, very important. It's like supposed to help fight the Dark One, and he stole it, and he's a Dark Knight. So they are now trying to chase him to get that horn back. So that's where he is right now. He's with those soldiers to try and get the horn back.
Those
You wanna put
eyes.
out that signal
Why does he have yellow eyes?
before
He
you
does
bring
have yellow
Fenris
eyes. Does that remind you of anyone?
rushing in on us.
Huh?
Does that remind you of anyone? He's got yellow
Oh, is that his like baby dad? It's his daddy.
eyes. Who's daddy?
The wolf boy.
Yeah, Wolf Boy. Who's daddy? What did you say?
They both have yellow eyes. Is it genetic?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Are they related or are they both the same type of wolf? Is it naughty stuff?
Naughty?
Like,
Ooh. You mean evil? I know what you mean.
So he could see stuff?
Looks like it. Yeah, he has some sort of power to see.
And I'm guessing that guy has it too. He has those yellow eyes.
It seems like
Who's
it.
that
Yeah.
guy? You gonna tell me?
His name is Elias. They'll
That's
tell
what
you.
tell me? No,
That's all I'm going to tell you right now.
It has one defining trait. It's unbreakable.
Confused. Then how did it break?
Exactly.
The game, Master Doman, but the Aes Sedai invented it.
Woo.
Be careful.
It's pretty
when
good
you
bargaining,
insult
right?
She is smart.
Mm-hmm.
She is smart.
She is clever.
them. Sail east or west as far and fast as you can.
What?
A riverboat.
Then stay to the shallows.
He's saying he's being followed by men
Here are 10
riding
marks for
horses
provisions.
with hoods covering their faces. Do you remember any of that? Anything like that from season 1?
What have you got me wrapped up in, eh?
The wheel weaves as the wheel wheels, Master Doman.
Class today did not go as planned.
Are these guys
I
gonna
know
be
you love her, but Alana's a real piece of
Lana Sedai.
warded?
They are already warders. They're warders to Alana, the one who was doing the
not
training
hers.
in the first scene.
She got 2?
She has 2. She was the one who was.
This is all
Remember,
place.
she said she was having fun in bed
Ah!
with them.
With her warders?
Yeah.
You could do that?
If you want.
10 other men allowed.
Naughty. I feel like
Usually
that's
the only
kind of.
one.
It's allowed. It's allowed. They're all,
Maybe.
everybody's a grown up.
Well, you're being
Yeah,
beaten
but
in the
they're like
afterlife.
they're like
There's only
magically
one thing
bonded. So
Yes.
she's probably, you know.
And so are
The
they.
reason that brought you here in the first place.
They feel what she feels. She feels what
is?
they feel.
Different for everyone.
Oh, that must make it really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That must make things.
And let go of all expectations.
That was the best
When we
advice
are
anybody could
used
give
to
you.
one partner, it can be very difficult to open ourselves
Did
up
you hear
to
what she
two.
said? When you're used to one partner.
Partner?
My advice.
Oh, this is also the one that was in the bed
Yes.
of the 2? Ooh!
Yes.
Sensation.
She's like, you need to go get experience
Yes.
out in the street.
Inside.
Yeah, on these streets.
I'm sorry. The weave from class? It's
Oh!
on the earth thread
Instead of just 2.
That makes sense.
Look at her. She's like, I'm done.
I'm done. I don't need to hear any more, please.
I want to win.
Why? That's not nice. Oh, she's probably trying to trigger her
Maybe.
into like protecting herself.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, she's smart. But that's probably how the last person passed away. They did.
Maybe. Yeah.
Her methods seem to be questionable.
They are. I mean, I would get fired.
Child protective caregivers might not like that.
If I tried to teach one of my students like this, I'm pretty sure I'd be fired.
When some fight their ass life forgets before they bond with someone.
Woo!
There it is. Yeah.
Damn right. Like a cat landing on.
What did you do
Yeah.
to me?
Will you ever be able to take that away from you?
I think
Not even
is
me.
she gonna come head to head with the dragon?
Nynaeve?
Yeah. Just because
I mean, she was his friend. Like, she was his wisdom. Do you think they'll become enemies?
the dragon go great. Go great, great.
Go cray. That's true.
Or like the bad guy. Who's the bad guy that took the dragon? Or that the dragon had to do something.
Oh, the dark one? Yeah, maybe.
I would have stuck myself. From what?
I like him. He's a sweetie. Oh, never mind.
Watching him bleed out.
Well,
in
he's
front of
talking
me
about
like
because his
leather.
wife died, and his wife died because Pat and Fane literally brought Trollocs to the city, or to their town. So it's not good to want to kill somebody.
Perhaps
But if you want to kill
There's
somebody
exceptions.
because they killed your wife,
Yeah. Accepted.
Did I not let her secrets?
He's trying to protect you. Oh boy.
Don't smile. You dare smile at me. As if everything is fine. As if you don't know exactly what you're doing.
Oh, my heart. He can only probably get that angry from a lot of buildup.
yeah,
He's
I
a
thi-
sweetie patootie.
yeah, he's a sweetie. He's also like he's very reserved.
Yeah.
calm. And
For him
so
to get like that, he must be pissed.
feeling it. Yeah,
I have my dinner up here tonight.
Oh. You see, they were married, they'd be divorced.
yeah,
That is not how you handle conflict.
yep.
She being naughty.
I love that you keep calling them all naughty.
Is that gonna she gonna tell it come out at some point? She just being cranky because she does not pout. Oh, Jenny.
I'm totally censoring my full name. I'm not putting my full name on my YouTube
They don't know
channel.
your full name?
No,
What's the name that they do know?
Jenny.
That's it?
Yes.
They don't have at least the part?
No.
With your shields. Nothing can touch any of you.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It made me think of us.
I was thinking he was going to go there
All of
because
us.
they could tell he misses
Now
his
together we face
people.
the impossible. Every day feels exposed.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, it's children.
Oh, God, that's hard. My heart.
Which is a long-winded way to say I miss
He's
you
a
both.
man who knows his emotions.
Yes.
A
We
wolf
need
man.
those.
Yes.
Layla.
Yes.
Especially
Thank you.
now, this
I
close to
agree. We need more of those.
Matt will manage to stay out of trouble and join us too.
Oh, I wonder where Matt is.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Dragon Boy again?
I
You told
miss
me
you
no.
both.
Do they
No,
think
I
he's
haven't
dead?
told you.
And
They think he's dead.
Oh,
We'll celebrate together. Loyal and I could meet
that's
you
Matt
too.
Boy.
Yes.
Maddie.
Along.
Hmm.
Now that must
Why
be
is he
painful
with her?
for abandoning them?
I'm so lost.
Okay. The end of last season,
He didn't follow them.
he didn't follow them, and Moraine sent a message for the Reds to find him and capture him.
I haven't touched that dagger for the entire bloody world.
Why does he look like hurting?
He's been locked in this cell for 6 months.
Oh, this is a lot. No, no, no. He's gonna let go of his wedding ring? That's a lot.
Too soon. I
Oh,
think it's too soon. He was trying to. You're like, oh, I'm ready to move on. No.
my heart.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He accidentally killed his own
Yeah.
wife, right?
Right.
How does anybody overcome that?
I don't know.
Poor baby.
Like, I remember last summer, that happened with some tourists on a bike, remember? They went off a cliff, and that broke me.
with you
I was like,
always.
can't even imagine. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's actually not the first time it's happened here. A man losing his wife because
Because
there was a woman who lost her daughter.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Don't rip bikes if you come to Bermuda. Anybody watching this?
No, seriously, don't.
Don't.
Look at he. All round.
That's
No,
him.
but the nice.
I
I miss the curls. The ginger curl. He's cute though. Woo.
Ugh, my baby sister. You've thirsted after 2 men in this show already.
Look, I can't say the last time I saw a good-looking man in real life. Okay.
Tonight's
Oh, even though she was rude to him.
Yeah.
Oh, but she told him to bring him up the food.
Yeah.
He's putting his foot down.
Yeah, he's like, I wanted her to come down.
You stand up for your rights. They're like, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
She's gonna starve before she comes down.
Taking this all too personal.
Why does everybody in the show have nice hair?
I don't know. It's
I
amazing
need
though.
some of that.
I like that gray streak in the front. It's kind of hot.
I give it that. I give it that.
I think that's the first time in my life someone's told me I needed to be quiet.
Thinking it, you know? Okay.
Lan, shh. You talk too much.
Maybe he doesn't talk, but he needs to listen.
Exactly.
Well, it's good.
I'm a little upset by that. He just put that on top of her papers. That's for, like, imagine you were studying for exams. Imagine I just came and put your. You'd be upset, right?
Yeah, actually, imagine if they left a grease mark.
Yes,
I'll be kind of
exactly.
pissed.
Yes.
And he won't even be able to. What if she?
That's the thing. That's the thing that we're chasing that guy earlier.
Remember her? She does not have her powers. Yeah, she
Yes.
forgets.
Exactly. It's
She's
stupid.
acting like-
She ran off on her own, and she knew that these were out here. This is why she gave that guy that money, because she knew these things were out here. Stupid.
I need to understand why did you do that, because there is no you can't even call in your guy.
You can see how they go into the shadow, right? Like that's their powers. They can come out of shadow and go into
Do
shadows.
you remember this?
Yeah.
Gonna come right at her. Watch. You know what I mean? Oh, she went right at it.
Yep.
And girl.
Look, there was more than one.
Is she? She's always getting stabbed up.
Just getting stabbed up.
I'm like, this bitch keeps getting herself into trouble, and I gotta do all the work. I'm tired. What was her purpose?
She was just running away.
Running away.
She was just running away.
And look what she got. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. I don't know if I can watch this.
Mm.
I don't know. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No. No.
No.
No. Oh, I didn't know. See, but all of that. Look at, I mean, they did need to die.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you telling me?
Yeah, what aren't you telling all of us?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know.
And why were you running away? Where were you going, Moraine?
I need answers.
I do too, because it was stupid.
You know the answers. I feel
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
hurt.
About what?
Boring. My feelings are hurt on behalf
Of Lan?
of Lan.
I can see that. Yeah.
I need to have a conversation with her.
Right.
I think she needs to do better.
Right. Where was she going? Like I
have questions. I need answers.
I will tell you, like, I do know more than you, but I will say, like, the first time, that sounded really arrogant. I know more than you about the Wheel of Time.
Neil, you probably do know more than me.
Well, no.
You also probably do know more than me.
I don't think so. But anyway, like, when I first watched this episode, you can't watch my reactions because I do drop spoilers, but I was also yelling, "What are you doing? Where are you going? Why? Like, you have no powers. What are you doing out in the
So
like,
it's not in the book or something? Or they do it in a different way?
yeah, I can't tell you that. But it's like, it's just, she has no powers. And she knows that there are monsters. And like, that's why she gave that sailor guy the money. Because she was like, oh, that's what's following you. Here's money. Run fast as you can. And then she's all like, here, I'm just gonna take my little dagger. That's, oh, is my hand tracking not working? My little dagger that's, no, it's not working. Yeah, whatever.
It's not working, Jenny.
Not at all. But it's like, it's this big.
I'll do it for you.
There you go.
I'm going to copy Jenny.
Thank you.
Where do you want me to go?
It's a little bit bigger than that. There we go. Is that big? That's how big the dagger is. That she knew there were monsters out there. Yeah. What the hell is done?
My heart's hurting. Deeply hurting for
Lan.
Wolf Boy.
Oh, Wolf Boy. Yeah, Perrin.
My heart, he's a sweetie patootie.
He is.
Sweetest little,
Yeah.
And he's a man in touch with his emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Big, strong man. In touch with his emotions.
Yep.
And he's so sweet patootie.
Yeah.
How do you overcome that?
I don't know. How many books? There's 14, 15 if you include the prequel.
And they're big books.
They're big books. You've seen them because I used to bring them when I would come on trips. They're massive books, yes.
All of them are big?
Yeah. Well, the prequel's actually a bit shorter. The prequel's like a regular novel.
But 14.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there.
There's a lot in there, yeah. So
how many seasons are they going to be, do you know?
They're planning on 8.
I'm going to lose a lot of juice.
Yes.
A lot.
There's going to be, because they're condensing some things. Like the first season, you asked me this before, so I don't, the first season was mostly book 1.
Yeah, I did ask you this, yeah.
This season, they've told us, like those of us who've read the books ahead of time, this season, season 2 is like books 2 and 3. And I can see elements, like, and they're moving things around. And weirdly, it's a very weird thing. When you actually do that, sometimes you have to add things in order to make it make sense. So there's like, but I can see what they're doing. Like I can see the stories from book 2 and 3 in here. So
I feel like there's a lot more I need to watch. This is just the tip.
Yeah.
It feels like. Just to get you back into it.
Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, which I do feel is actually very...
Woman.
Which one?
Woman. With all the men.
Alana.
Out here. Living it up. And let me tell you. Damn.
Hey, you're my baby sister. I was about to say, I was going to say, is this something you would, but no, you're my baby sister. I don't want to know.
A lot of work. A lot going on.
Yes.
I mean, if I was just a subject and I didn't have to.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of work if I have to actively work.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
good for
Good
her.
for her. Yeah.
And she looks like she's enjoying herself.
Oh, she very much looks like she's enjoying herself.
The element of their magical connection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you like think about that?
Yeah, I know, right?
The yellow-eyed Freddy.
Yes, yeah.
Who was he again from the first movie?
He wasn't in the first season. So the Dread Man wasn't in the first. The Dread Man.
The yellow-eyed.
The yellow-eyed Dread Man.
Yeah. Ital Rasta. Before vegan was vegan, before there was a thing called vegans.
Yeah.
Ital Rasta is a Rasta that follows. It's like an Orthodox Rasta, and so they say Ital Rasta.
Ah, that was a vegan.
So an Ital Rasta is a Rasta who follows the Rastafarian beliefs to a T, and to follow the Rastafarian beliefs to a T, you have to basically what people now today call veganism.
Oh, I did not know that.
They've been doing that's a part of their religion to be like that. So they have been eating
vegan,
no milk, no anything. They prefer to grow their own vegetables.
Wow.
They don't take from the earth, they put into the earth. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
So the yellow-eyed Rasta man.
Yellow-eyed Rasta, yeah.
I am curious about that connection between
He's not an Ital Rasta. I just realized it. He is not. He is not.
I have a feeling his dreads are just aesthetic.
Yeah.
I have a feeling about that.
Yes. But okay.
And then, what else was there? I'm trying to think about.
There was
Oh no, that was some epic stuff. How she's gonna teach your favorite character to get her powers back.
Yeah.
She did react to her powers, but she didn't fully.
Yeah.
Not-
She
It's
she
in there.
doesn't seem to have control. Yeah, that Red Aes Sedai, whose name is Leandrin, pushed her to the point where she.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good, like as a teacher, I look at that and go, okay,
Not a good idea.
No, but also finding what works for each student.
So that you're gonna take that into your class.
No, I'm not. I am not going to be shoving my students up against the wall using magic. But like finding what like it's an individual education plan. It's Nynaeve's IEP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine that's what you need to learn.
I know.
I mean, you have to find a whole new teacher.
Exactly. Because every teacher's getting fired.
I definitely feel like just like the last season, this is the same with this season. The first episode is really just like a little dabble.
Yeah, it's
a little like a dabble. I get a sense that it's gonna like pick up really quickly after.
Yeah, I do like this. To me, it reminds me a lot of the books because every book up until like book 7 or 8, the first several chapters were. In case you didn't read the first book,
Yeah.
Like, in case you accidentally picked up book 3, let me summarize books.
Like I would just jump in.
Let me summarize everything that happened in the previous books for you. So that's what that's what this feels like. Now there was some stuff that happened, like stuff that is explained here. We learned about Nynaeve's block. We see some follow up about Moraine losing her powers. We are knowing, like this is kind of important for the story, that they are chasing the horn of Valyr, which is apparently important. So like we are getting
and Matt is locked up in the red people, clearly next to the other.
Yeah.
They don't even know it.
Yeah, in the tower, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's true. They don't know that he's there. They have no idea
They
where
all
that
think
is.
Rand is dead.
They all think Rand is dead.
Yeah, that's so sad. We know that both boys are over the death of his wife, which I
don't know how you do.
He has to go through that. Is that gonna bubble up somehow? You're not gonna tell me nothing.
I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
But I remember when you were asking me, you brought up watching The Wheel of Time, the first season, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, okay, it's well made, acting is good, storyline is, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good enough to go make me to the second.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like hooked from the jump.
Right.
But then after when I got into the second episode, I was like, oh,
okay.
I loved the show.
Yeah.
I think that's probably how this season is. It's good, and I'm already hooked from the first season, and I want to rewatch the first season.
Yeah.
But the first episode's definitely
yeah. And they did the same thing. Well, you didn't know because you didn't watch it like this. The first season they did this too, where they released 3 episodes together, and then the rest were week by week.
That's not stressing me out.
Yeah.
Because I binge.
I know you binge.
I like to just. Yeah. I almost don't like to watch a show until
they're all out. Yeah, you're gonna be mad because I want to watch all 6 with you now, and then they're gonna have to wait because the next ones won't come out. I know I'm a mean sister. I love you though. I love you.
If you understood how these things work in my mind.
This is how we used to watch TV back in the olden days.
Yeah, this is progress. Jenny used to stress me out. I think you created this in me. When you used to come and visit, and I had to wait for you to come to visit to read the Narnia book. You used to read one book at a time when you would visit, and then I had to wait a year into the next book.
It was because I could only read a certain amount of chapters.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that to me.
Because I was only here for a short amount of time, and I can't sit there and read you an entire book at bedtime.
I remember you would then have to stop reading.
Yeah, because you had to go to bed.
And I was like, no, finish. I remember you. And you wouldn't finish, Jenny.
I remember when Aslan died. You have Tristy on one side of me crying because
I remember that.
Yeah, and you on the other side punching me. No, it's wrong. You read it wrong. That's not what happened.
It's traumatizing every time you.
Yeah.
This happens in the show. Jenny.
I'm
the emotions.
We should probably stop recording now and then just take a break. And then we're gonna
I'm gonna put your whole name.
No,
your whole name, Jenny.
Full name me on my own
government name.
My government name. No. So okay, that's it. That's our reactions to episode 1. I will have the others coming up as I get time to edit them and get back into the swing of things and into feeling like a human again. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this reaction in the comments below. And if you like my content and you want to support me, I do have a Patreon that is always linked in the description below. My patrons, thank you so much for your support. I cannot thank you enough. I am so grateful for all of you. And with that, I am going to end this here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.